Re:Zero Kara Hajimeru Isekai Seikatsu Season 2 is licensed and produced by Crunchyroll, Studio, White Fox, Networks, TV Tokyo, TVO, TVA, and ATX. Based on the works by Tape Nagatsuki. Please support the official release. Hello to Jack here with more Re:Zero Season 2, Episode 6, or 31 in total. And the last time we had the unexpected plot twist ending, except it was totally expected. I mean, not the how or why, but the fact that there was gonna be one was expected. Because Elsa is back. Everybody's favorite Battle Hunter. Because we all know that many Battle Hunters and we have an internal ranking of them, right? And Elsa's on top because, of course. Yeah, that stuff happened, and we sort of had the trial aftermath, like the talk with Ekidona. Sort of like Emilia's trauma, which I guess was the main focus, as well as Garfield, like basically getting out of Sanctuary. We also had with Roswell, like his motivations and sort of scummy and the gamble he took, which totally didn't pay off a lot of timelines. Just saying, but you know, he's got his own reasons, and I still think there's more to it because like he was also sort of defensive of Ekidona in terms of calling her a witch, you know, all that. And we also have Beatrice, there's, you know, something with her too. Like, mysteries! They're there. In any case though, we died. 5 episodes for Subaru to finally get killed. I mean, like, he did die in episode 1, like, kind of the beginning because of suicide, but, you know, not quite counting it, because we didn't even change anything, or we didn't even relive the timeline, really. We just kind of established that he cannot return far enough to make a difference, so we just kind of played out everything the same. Yeah, this time, though, he died for good, because Elsa. And my guess, like, previous episode he said that it took him 2 days to convince Garfield to sort of, like, get home and all that, since Emilia couldn't leave anyway. And thus I assume that he's gonna return by these 2 days, either right after the trial or perhaps the night where, you know, they stayed in the little hut where he had his talk with Roswell and Emilia's trauma and all that. But yeah, generally around that. I very much doubt he's gonna have to repeat the trial. And there's still a question whether or not Ekidona is even aware of the like time loops and that Satella is helping him and all that. Like, she peeked at his memories, she would know, right? She never even bothered mentioning it or making a fuss about it. So I kind of wonder what's her take on all this? Is what I want to know. In any case, though, episode. Let's get into it. In the 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, yes. Good old looping, and there we are. Very much so, yes. Making a glorious return. God, it. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that again. Uncomfortable as it is. But hey, you kind of don't know what to do this time around, so... There's that. You gotta worry about Elsa later. First this. And no opening again. I love this show so much somehow for it. Yeah, they like literally had to have the entire talk over again. He kind of... Oh, no. Yeah, he kind of like just passed it. Indeed. Well, no, there's like 2 more. Yeah. Like, I can't recall the specifics, but yeah. It would be kind of pointless to tell him and then erase that memory. And here we are at the crux of the issue. I've talked about this at length in the previous one, but how curious! Indeed. You didn't build some kind of super deep friendship in the past, too. Hence the two different ways you could take this. Young Ross. How curious. So what changed his opinion then in the 2 days? What a tricky position to be in, eh? Well, he's kind of got, like, two witches backing him, so what you gonna do? Indeed. Indeed. Well, it is a suspicious point to bring up, I guess, in all fairness. Oh, yeah. Here again, eh? I love this OST, by the way. This time. Well, can't hardly tell him that there's, like, a psychotic woman slaughtering your mates. Like, how would you explain that? Well, got a reaction out of him, though. Yeah, I was actually gonna wonder how come you can leave on. Well, she's not a halfling. She's like pure demon or oni or whatever. Or I'm not even really sure anymore what the English word was. This is a decoy. What is... We've got no time to waste. Hmm. Up, there you go. So again, why the change of heart, though? I wonder. Maybe he had a talk with Emilia or something? Indeed. Well, she's gotta leave her poor master's side, but more about... Well, you know, a lot of things happened, but we still gotta, like, broach the... Like, the whole issue about you having a twin sister. I mean, it's a super tricky subject to, like, discuss, but... At best, yeah. Yeah, there's no way you can take her. Everything's fine! Huzzah! I do love the fact how he always plays it off, though. He's so good at that. Like, we've already delved into his past and, like, how he's a bit of a poser and all that, but still, even in the more harmless sense, I do like it. Yeah, there's bit of a heartache. It's been forgotten and left in loss. Why she near summer to everyone? Are we going the classic fashion of having the bow, like, basically work as her feelings? Like, you know, low when she's down and perked up? I'm generally not sure right now. I mean, it's always a super cute thing to do, but obviously highly unrealistic. There's that. Check on your twin sister? Also, you know, Beatrice should be here too. Somewhere. Well, yeah, in all fairness, there has to be a lot of cleaning to do. There's a giant mansion, and you're like kind of all on your own. Makes sense, honestly. For what it's worth, it's good that they're twins. That kind of like makes the whole convincing part a lot easier. A start indeed. Like, not dying the moment you arrive is probably really beneficial. Well, that's a stronger reaction than expected. Yeah, that's probably the better question to ask. I mean, again, it's not that big of a plot twist reveal or anything. So at best, it was unintentional. I mean, who should be signaling? She just straight up took his tea. Hmm. Why indeed? Well, wouldn't that be way too easy if she could? Even though he'd be trapped there? More like you're gonna leave Petra all alone here? Why are you sitting it out then? Pretty much, yeah. Well, that didn't, go well at all. Hi, by the way. So I'm used to seeing her in plain daylight. Well, damn. Nope. God, I dig her so much. Oh yeah, I still got that. As awful as it is. I'm glad we, like, bring it up again, though. Well, you made it out of the mansion, but that's not an escape yet. Oh, come on, that's like such a red flag line. Oh yeah, I genuinely forgot about Rem. Like, Beatrice is probably fine, but... The one she can make right now because she has, like... God, it hurts! Well, it might be genuinely what she would say. Well, there you go, defending yourself. Basically, I mean, like, you know, her position as an ally. Well, we kinda are, though. In your face. Again, eh? Well, you're the older one after all. Okay then. Nito. Oh. I mean, there's no way this is gonna work out though, right? Damn. Okay. What even? Why? I mean, I guess it's fair to assume that it's somehow with Elsa, some way, but what? Also, like, flying rats. Yeah, I mean, not much you can do. Don't pull it out! Don't pull it out! That's a pluck! Oh yeah, that's adorable. I better well still love the fact that we're putting bandages on top of clothing. Doubtful! Well, she is quite a strong girl now, isn't she? Still though, if you actually do run into Elsa or that mob Ace again for that matter, it's like game over instantly. Speak of the devil! Well, he's not dead yet. That ground dragon is so awesome, somehow. Ouch! Ah. Yeah, whatever just happened, now it's probably game over. The hallway again. Yeah, again, probably not. Look at yourself. That's just the arm? I can't genuinely tell. But hey, we're getting the ending again. Even though it's once again just overlay. More like the other way around. Which you don't have much of to begin with. Damn, they even knew about this then. So that's the beast then, probably. Well, he's gonna get to meet Emilia again, so there's that. Beatrice! Come on! There she is. I mean, obviously he wanted to protect Ram, so it's kind of like, not good for him, but for us, kind of. I mean, I get his agony just now, because he wanted to desperately protect Ram before, he was gonna die anyway, he accepted that. So just protect her with his dying breath, and Beatrice just kind of took that from him by pulling him into a library. So, basically there's nothing in the way to have Elsa kill Rem. But she got very specific instructions, which of course, that just leaves a lot of questions now, doesn't it? For one, 2 maids and a shut-in. Now, obviously that could be referring to Frederica, Petra, and Subaru, but I wonder if the instructions are that specific or if they just happen to be right, because it could also be Ramarem and Subaru. But on the other hand, for one, they didn't include Beatrice. So that's already suspicious. They didn't include Roswell either, so they kind of knew he wasn't there. And if they already know that much, then they should know that Ram also isn't here. Right now. Or at least Ram, basically my tiny little idea about Ram, Rem, Subaru for the two mates in the shonen doesn't really add up. Like, if someone got the instructions wrong because you expected only the three of them, then why only the three of them? Why not Roswell and Emilia too? That's the question. I wonder if we're even supposed to know who hired her, like someone we know, or genuinely don't know yet. It could always be one of the other factions, I guess, like, you know, the whole royal election, that's still a thing that's going on. But my hopes, my hype with the fact that Beatrice saved him, maybe we're gonna get some answers. Like, wasn't there something he was supposed to tell her too from Roswell? He didn't get to it the last time because, you know, he just kind of instantly died. But, you know, to have her spill some secrets that we desperately need. We need answers, I see. But God, I'm so glad Elsa's back. She's a delightful character, isn't she? Somehow in her own way. I love how polite she is. I don't know, I always dig that somehow. But yes, what to do from here? Like, obviously this timeline is a loss already, as is. With Petra, Rem, and Frederica dead. Doubtful we're gonna continue it. Well, Ram and Rem dead. Rem not dead yet, but soon to be, I suppose. And of course we also have the little bit at the beginning. Why did Garfield change his mind and opinion on Subaru? Like, there's the fact that he said to take the trial in Emilia's stead, but he also gave him the stone in the previous timeline. And I just don't see the two of them buddying it up so much in just the 2 days. Did they have that much of a significant heart-to-heart that he would straight up change his opinion on Subaru that much? Like, he saw Emilia's suffering, I guess, on that regard. But his entire reason for, like, wanting Emilia to go through it is because it's what Roswell wants and they kinda can't go against him because they are basically stuck in his domain. But that also means that when he said Subaru should take the trial in her stead, that he would be going against him then. So something must have seriously shifted his opinion to side with Subaru, basically over Roswell. And of course, you know, like, Emilia's position is, as I discussed at length in the previous episode, the fact that you could argue for either side. On one hand, you want to, like, protect Emilia from the suffering. On the other hand, it's like kind of something she has to go through for her own sake or not. Or you can't spin it either way. And if Emilia's opinion is that she has to endure the suffering for her own self-worth and all that, you know, to not rely on Subaru all the time, so on and so forth, then that's the opinion we are stuck with. But also, what we're gonna do about Ekidon now? Like, she's kind of a trapped soul, so not too much she can do, I guess. Like, anytime we've even so much as seen her, she was sort of in her, like, own mindscape thing that she was stuck in, or during the trial. So it kind of makes me wonder if she can even influence the outside world at all. She was able to, like, mess with Subaru's memories, but that could have been done, like, inside, or as he transitions outside. So, lots of questions. But she even said, like, that in her pursuit of knowledge, she has done things she regrets in life and death. So, she's clearly still done some things, even as, like, a trapped soul that she is now. The trial possibly being one thing. I don't know what kind of knowledge she would garner from that. But it's something we're stuck with, sorta. And apparently nobody in the history of ever managed to beat the trial. So even if someone before managed to conquer their past, which even then, like, they didn't know there were going to be 3 trials, so it has me wondering, genuinely wondering, like, did nobody even know there was going to be more trials? Did Ekidon just not bother telling them? Like, you're not worth my time? Something like that? Like, she even said that talking with Subaru is somewhat of a special circumstance, so... lots of mysteries and questions that I desperately want answers to. So Beatrice, please, next episode, tell us Or at least those that you know. You should know a few, right? Please? Be it as it may. That's gonna be all for now. Until next time, see you then.